In this video, I show you everything I learnt in my month of maining Breach. If you enjoy this video or it does help you out, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more content every single week. But with all that being said, enjoy the rest of the video. First, we're going to be starting off with the abilities, more specifically his Faultline. This is an ability you'll charge up and it will stun anything in the radius at the top of your screen. This ability is rechargeable, so I recommend using it at the start of the round so you can get it later on in the round as well. This ability does go through walls and it does climb up walls. I won't be going into too much detail here, but I'll be showing you a few stuns that I recommend. If you're playing C on Haven, you can sit behind this box and charge your stun down long. This will just catch everyone who is pushing long and you can peek off it and get a few easy kills. You can also do a similar stun on attack where you hide behind this wall and you aim it slightly to the left. This will stun anyone who is hiding in the back corner of C. On split, if they are trying to rush A, you can sit on site and do this lineup I'm showing you right now. This will stun anyone who tries to rush the site at the start of the round, and you don't even need to fully charge it up, you just need to tap it pretty much. You can communicate this to your team and then one of your teammates can peek out of heaven and maybe get a kill or two. On attack, if someone's playing backside on B, you can sit in B main and do the stun I'm showing you on screen right now. You can also follow this up with an Aftershock to get a kill. Even if the Aftershock doesn't get you the kill, they'll be forced to peek and then most likely you'll get a kill. If you want a more in-depth guide on Breach, make sure to leave a comment down below telling me that you want that and I might do it. The next ability I'll be going over is his Aftershock. You should be using this when you're trying to force someone out of an angle. This ability is a lot more niche than the other one, but you can buy it for 200 credits at the start of each round. You will shoot this ability out the wall and it will go through it. When retaking A site on ascent, you can use it to clear out under heaven like this. This is amazing if you know they're there. You can call out to your teammate that they should shoot under heaven. This will guarantee the kill if it's a 2v1 situation. When attacking on A site, you can put your Aftershock in wine to clear it out. And this one is very niche, but if you know someone is there, it will work out very well. They will have to peek and then you'll get the kill. You could also jiggle peek this angle on A and shoot it at the green box. This will help you clear out the angle without even peeking it. But that's pretty much the Aftershock. It's really niche, so don't expect to get kills with it all the time. As of this act, you can also use it to shoot down sage walls and cypher trapwires, which is amazing. The next ability for Breach is his flash, and this is just a simple flash that will go through walls and blind people for 2 seconds. You can buy 2 of them at the start of the round, each for 250 credits. This is the main ability you'll be using, and you can either flash for yourself or for your team. There aren't really many lineups for flashes because it's more of a feel thing. It's something that you will just get used to over time while playing Breach. Normally I will use this flashes when I'm trying to push on site or I'm trying to peek an angle. A lot of the times I'll flash before I peek an angle just so I can get some easy kills. For example, if I'm peeking top mid on ascent, I'll put a flash here so I can get into mid easier. Or I could put it here. There are so many different possibilities and it's just doing what feels right in the moment. Breach's final ability is his ultimate, which is his Rolling Thunder. This ability, once again, does not have any specific lineups, mainly because of the sheer space it covers. You can just aim this at any site and you can pretty much guarantee a spike plant, and on defense you can stop a push with it. It's so good. Something I do quite a lot on defense is I would use my ultimate, and then I will flash and then peek. Sometimes it doesn't go too well, but a lot of the times you can guarantee at least a kill or 2. But that's all I really have to say about his abilities. Let's get onto the basics while attacking. When I'm playing Breach, I will normally play as the entry fragger, but it depends on our team comp. For example, if we have 3 duelists, I will normally use my flashes to get kills and annoy the defenders on site. I will play more of a passive role, but most of the time we'll have 1, maybe 2 duelists, and depending on how many flashes they have, depends on if I play the entry fragger. For example, if we've got a Reyna and a Phoenix, my flashes aren't going to be needed as much to get on site. But if I'm not playing the entry role, I will use my flashes to push up when we're on site or to peek angles before we get onto site. On screen, you will see an example of me pushing onto A site icebox. As you can see, I'm using my flashes to clear the angles and to give my team map control. This sort of playstyle will probably end up with you getting killed, but you can also have high rewards. The amount of success you get from being an entry fragger as Breach is mainly dependent on your aim and the placement of your flashes. But basically, your main goal with Breach is to gain control of the site with your abilities, and as I said earlier, his ultimate is the easiest way to do that. One thing you will definitely need though with Breach is good callouts. When you're playing Breach, you need to call out when and where you're flashing so that you don't flash your teammates. When I play him, I will normally play the IGL role, but that also ties to my other mains which I have, which are Omen and Sage. With Omen, I need to communicate my smokes, where I'm smoking, my flashes, everything like that. And with Sage, I'll need to communicate when I have my heals and when I'm gonna use my slow orbs and where. Obviously, you can get on fine without communication, but it's just something I feel like you need to do to unlock Breach's true potential. The main reason for this is that your team can play off your abilities as well then. For defense, I recommend finding somewhere to hold, and when they push, just flash them. Honestly, it's just the best strategy, and if you peek off it, you might be able to get a kill or 2. You don't even need to peek though. but just make sure you're using your flashes to buy time for your team to rotate. As well, on defense, you can also push up with breach by clearing the angles with your flashes, but do not do this every single round because they will be able to counter it. So maybe I'll do it 2, maybe 3 times each half depending on my mood. As an example, if they're rushing A site, you can use your stun on the choke point to slow them down, as well as blocking off the site entrance with your Aftershock. These are the small things that your utility can do on defense, but it's mainly a feel thing. Honestly though, breach is so much stronger on attack than defense, but he can still be useful on defense. But that's all I have for the video. If you did enjoy this video or it did help you out, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more content every single Saturday. But with all that being said, don't forget to have a great day and stay safe.
I put it back in the sound, back of the mind with everything else. And I keep running around with the house on fire, cause the sound is so loud. Away, away.